Have you ever felt overlooked in meetings, interrupted while speaking, or passed over for opportunities, even when you know you're capable? It's frustrating. It can feel like no matter how hard you work, your contributions aren't being seen. And if this happens repeatedly, it affects your confidence, your growth, and even your career trajectory. But here's the good news: gaining respect at work doesn't require aggression, loud self-promotion, or playing politics. There are subtle, feminine power moves, quiet, elegant, and immediately impactful, that make colleagues notice, listen, and value your presence. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to project authority and gain respect effortlessly, gracefully, and authentically. 8 subtle ways to be taken seriously. Welcome to a mode where life meets style. If you're looking for a place to unwind, learn, and grow, hit that subscribe button and join our incredible community. 1. The foundation of respect. Before you speak or act, your energy speaks first. Elegant women understand that presence precedes words. How you enter a room, your posture, your eye contact, and even your breathing subtly signal confidence. Someone slouching, fidgeting, or speaking hesitantly communicates doubt, often before they say a single word. Whereas a calm, grounded posture with steady, thoughtful eye contact makes people listen even before you speak. Imagine walking into a Monday morning meeting. You pause at the doorway, make soft eye contact with colleagues, take a slow breath, and then move with purpose to your seat. Suddenly, your presence feels noticeable, without you saying a word. When you walk into a room, how do you want others to feel your presence? 2. Speak with precision, not volume. Louder isn't stronger, clarity is. Elegant women choose words intentionally. They avoid filler phrases like I think, maybe, just, and focus on clear, confident statements. Someone who speaks frequently but vaguely may be heard but not respected. Someone who speaks concisely, with calm authority, gets attention and is remembered. In a strategy meeting, instead of saying, I think maybe we could consider trying a different approach, we can improve efficiency by shifting this task to the automation team. Here's why. Notice the difference: one invites doubt, the other invites confidence. Which phrase do you use more often, I think or clear statements? Be honest, we all slip sometimes. 3. The power of listening and selective contribution. Sometimes, saying less earns more respect. Elegant women listen actively and choose when to contribute. They let others finish, summarize points thoughtfully, and offer insights at exactly the right moment. This signals not just intelligence but composure. Interrupting, over-explaining, or speaking before understanding can make even capable women seem impatient or insecure. During a client call, you listen fully, take notes, and then respond with, I hear your concern about the timeline. One solution could be to split the project into 2 phases for smoother delivery. Everyone notices your calm, constructive approach. Do you tend to speak first or think first in meetings? 4. Visual authority, dress, posture, and microgestures. How you look subtly reinforces how you're treated. Elegant women understand the power of visual cues, posture, gestures, and clothing choices. Structured clothing, subtle colors, and classic silhouettes communicate professionalism. Minimal accessories draw attention to the person, not the outfit. Overly casual or cluttered attire can distract from credibility, no matter your skill level. Imagine 2 women presenting the same project, one in a tailored blazer, soft neutral tones, and minimal jewelry, the other in loud prints and oversized accessories. Even subconsciously, attention leans toward the first woman as calm, capable, and collected. Microgestures, such as nodding while listening, placing hands lightly on the table, or pausing deliberately before answering, further signal poise and confidence. Which micro-gesture do you consciously practice to appear confident? 5. Strategic pauses and timing. Knowing when to speak is as powerful as what you say. Elegant women master timing, waiting for the right moment to contribute or make requests. A well-timed comment can make even a subtle idea feel authoritative. Speaking too soon may appear impulsive, speaking too late may dilute your influence. In a brainstorming session, you wait until the discussion settles, then calmly suggest a solution. Colleagues respond with acknowledgement because the idea arrives at the perfect moment. Do you notice timing affecting how your ideas are received? Now, here's the part most women overlook, the one subtle power move that instantly earns respect, even in the most challenging office environments. It's simple, quiet, but the impact is profound. We'll reveal it in just a moment. 6. The art of assertive boundaries. The most respected women know when to say no, elegantly. Boundaries aren't rude, they signal self-respect. Elegant women communicate limits politely but firmly. They manage expectations without apologizing for their priorities. Overcommitting often leads to being undervalued, gracefully declining demonstrates focus, professionalism, and confidence. Your manager asks for an extra task late Friday. I can complete this first thing Monday to ensure quality. Does that work? You've set a boundary without conflict, and colleagues respect your clarity. Do you find it hard to say no at work? 7. The subtle confidence booster. Here's the power move we teased, the one that elevates every interaction. Elegant women project confidence without arrogance. Speak slowly, pause strategically. Make eye contact without staring. Avoid over-explaining. Smile lightly when appropriate. Even small gestures, like leaning in slightly while listening or summarizing key points, signal intelligence and control. Nervous chatter or constant justification undermines authority. Calm presence commands attention. During a difficult negotiation, you summarize both sides concisely and suggest the next step. People follow your lead, without you raising your voice once. Which subtle gesture makes you feel most confident at work? 8. Building a reputation. True power isn't about one-off moments, it's about habitual elegance. Elegant women cultivate respect through consistent behavior. Being reliable, composed, and professional every day builds a reputation that precedes them. Flashy gestures or occasional brilliance may get noticed briefly, but consistency earns lasting authority. Colleagues know they can trust you to handle deadlines, present calmly in meetings, and manage conflicts gracefully, week after week. Which area of consistency do you struggle with most at work? Respect at work isn't about being louder or taking shortcuts. It's about presence, timing, subtle gestures, and boundaries, about how you make people feel and how you carry yourself. Master these subtle power moves, and you'll notice colleagues listening, acknowledging, and valuing your contributions, effortlessly and elegantly. Which of these strategies will you start implementing first? Tell us in the comments, we love hearing your insights. Thank you for tuning in, and if you enjoyed this content, don't forget to comment, like and subscribe for more discussions.